Hi there. I want to demystify stress, the major cause of disease. According to Dr. Lipton, he says that the major cause of disease is stress, and the major cause of stress is wrong thinking. And I think he's absolutely right. You see, it is not what happens to us that stresses us. It is the way we perceive what happens to us that stresses us. And I'll give you an example. Guess what? Some people like mountain climbing. Because they like mountain climbing, when they climb mountains, they are rejuvenated, they are inspired. Some people don't like mountain climbing. If you make them climb the mountain, they'll be stressed out. So two people are doing the same activity. One is enjoying it and is rejuvenated, is motivated. The other is stressed out. I'll give you another example. Michael Schumacher is one of the greatest Formula 1 drivers of all time. He loves to drive at fast speeds. He loves it. He thrives on it. Do you know that if you put a 70-year-old man and 80-year-old man in the same vehicle as Michael Schumacher is driving the car and he's enjoying it, having the time of his life, but the 80-year-old man sitting by his side, who does not like driving at fast speed, may have his blood pressure go up, have hypertension, and even die. Now, both of them are in the same environment, both of them are in the same condition. One is enjoying it and the other is stressed out. It tells you that it is not events that stress people, it is their perception of events that stress them.
Hold up. I know you're enjoying the video, but guess what? I'm facilitating a class on how to reprogram the subconscious. I'm going to use a lot of stories that people can relate with, real life stories. This is going to be very, very practical. So do you want to change negative patterns? Do you want to break free from limiting thoughts and limiting belief systems? I'm going to use my life as an example. I bedwetted until I was 16. I was able to break free from that. I came out of 2 years of suicidal thoughts. I was able to break free from that. I went on to memorize 14 books of the Bible. I went on to build amazing habits, fasting every day for 10 years, build amazing habits in my life that I'm very proud of. And I want to show you some of the principles in reprogramming the subconscious. If you want to be part of this training, scan the QR code. And I have another training I'm doing as well. It's called How Individuals Become Institutions. Now, I have studied 500 of the most important companies in the world over the last 100 years, and I have put together the most exciting research I have ever done, a 4-hour presentation on how individuals become institutions. In every sector in the world, every sector, 4 companies dominate the sector, control 80% of everything that goes on in that sector. I'll give you an example. In the automobile industry, it's dominated by Toyota, Volkswagen, BMW, and Hyundai. In the food industry, it's controlled by PepsiCo and Coca-Cola, Kraft Heinz, Mondelez, and Monsanto. Then in the beauty sector, it's controlled by 4 companies: L'Oreal, Estee Lauder, Johnson & Johnson, and Procter & Gamble. In the media world, it's controlled by 4 companies. You have Disney, Time Warner, Comcast Viacom, and News Corporation, and so on and so forth. But I want to show you how these companies started from individuals to become companies that dominate entire industries. It's a training that is not only necessary for people who are in the corporate sector. If you are a parent, if you are a student, you need to have this. I wish I'd known this when I was 20 years younger, 25, 30 years younger. I would have made my life a whole lot better. So you are drawing from decades and centuries of experience. I recommend this training for everybody who is interested in succeeding and knowing how to maximize time. How individuals become institutions. How individuals become institutions. It's a 4-hour presentation. I'm giving you nothing but facts, showing you in a storyline format how individuals become institutions. You will love it. So if you're interested, scan the QR code. Bye for now, and back to the video.
So you can have 2 people in a marriage. One is enjoying himself, the other is stressed out. You can have 2 people in an organization, the same department, the same working conditions. One is having a great time, the other is stressed out. And let me explain this. Now, you see, I have been in organizations whereby I was stressed out until God helped me to change my perception. God helped me to just change my perception. I've been in organizations where I was stressed out and I felt like resigning, retiring, and until I had a brainwave that you are actually getting prepared for a promotion. Life is actually preparing you for a greater step. So just be calm. Remain calm for the next couple of months. The moment my perspective changed, everything changed. I was no longer stressed. I saw it as, I'm getting ready for a promotion. And guess what? In those organizations, I was promoted. Let me break this down. Let me say things like this. I've seen people in stressful relationships who they get into those stressful relationships because of their wrong thinking. So people say, okay, I will marry this guy. I know he has a bad temper, but I will change him when I get married to him. When I get married, I will get him to calm down. I know one or 2 people would have done it, and then they got into marriage and they saw greater versions of his anger, greater versions of his recklessness that they could not cope with. So what got them to be stressed was their wrong thinking, their wrong philosophies. I know people who are stressed in business, who have been stressed in business. I'm a life coach. Somebody called me one day and said that, I'm thinking of committing suicide, and I just thought to call you. I said, okay, when are you planning to commit suicide? Jokingly speaking, and then we laughed over it. Now, guess what happened? What stressed him? He took a loan to buy Bitcoin. He was working in a bank. He took a loan to buy Bitcoin. And the loan was a lot of money. The price of Bitcoin went down after he bought Bitcoin. Now, guess what? His philosophy was wrong. First of all, you don't invest heavily in a volatile asset. Bitcoin is a volatile asset. A volatile asset is an asset that can be high today and go down tomorrow by 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%. That's what happens. So his wrong thinking was what led to the stress. And guess what? He continued, selling. Then after it sells, you know that the price will go up and he will regret, and you continue making that mistake. So it is the wrong thinking that leads to stress, not stress in itself. The way we think wrongly about things is what leads to stress. So I want to say to you, are you being stressed in any area of your life? Check your thought pattern, check your philosophy. Go get a mentor, ask questions that, I'm stressed in this area because I'm doing things in X, Y, Z. Wait, what am I doing wrongly? What philosophy is causing me stress? Most of the time, it's your philosophy, your thinking, the way you are interpreting it, the way you are thinking about the situation is what gets you stressed. If you employ the right philosophy, stress will jump out of the window. You will not live a stressed life, but a stress-free life. Because when you're in stress, your body is no longer in ease. And when your body is no longer in ease, it is now in dis-ease. And that's where disease sets in. I hope this works well for you. Get the right mentors, get the right philosophy, and your life will be easy and free of stress. God bless you. Do have an amazing day, and bye for now.
Hi there, I'm Adekome Olusonya, publisher of the Immersion Bible, and I will get you addicted to the Word of God, line upon line, precept upon precept. If you would like access to any of my books, products, or services, scan the QR code after this and you will have access to that. Kemi sends her love as always. Do have an amazing day, and bye for now.